And you cast Detect Undead.
Yeah.
What does Detect Undead do?
60 foot.
I think it lets us know where the vampire is currently at.
Yeah, that's what it does basically.
Final boss fight.
You know, the entire city. It's a citywide spell.
So that's a good spell.
6.
You start gazing around with Detect Undead because it does go through walls and obstacles, but it's blocked by a foot of stone, a yard of wood, or loose earth. And you see one of those large boxes in there contains a undead creature.
Hey, an undead creature is in that box, guys.
Are you being serious right now?
I'm being serious right now.
I draw my sword.
Wait, Leah, I kiss her. I say, "You've done good."
Wait, is the party just like there's an undead?
Zanzo, the vampire's down here. We're gonna have some fun now.
Oh, okay, I'm coming down. Yes, I'll be right there.
I march over to the box and rip off the thing and stab.
There's a vampire lying asleep in the coffin.
Is it the same vampire?
Whoa, can I do a free action?
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, then I stand over him and with 2 hands, with my magical phallus, I kill shot right through the throat.
All right, you drive your spear through his throat.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
Roll for damage.
Here you go.
No, you don't need to roll for damage. He's asleep, lying in there. You
was it him though?
Is
it the one that we saw?
It's the same guy from last night. Yeah.
It's another vampire. Oopsies.
And then after I stab through his throat, with the spear still in place, holding him down, I lean and say, "I'm not your fucking friend. I'm not your fucking friend."
Okay.
When he does this, I'm like, quick, pour the holy water on him just to make sure. Let's see if he
I take a
sizzles.
vial and smash. I take a vial and pour it down the hole in the shaft of the spear.
Like you take the spear out and then pour the holy water in? Okay. It starts to sizzle and burn. And then stops.
Let's check out his body. Make sure he didn't have anything cool on him.
Leah starts to frisk him.
Yeah.
Wait, more vials. Make it
He's
cut
got
the head
nothing
off.
on him. He's just got clothing. Very nice, fancy clothing.
I pour some vials to him. Like, let's just get rid of this. Just one vial, actually.
Zanza, what did you roll on your vampiric lore?
33.
Okay. On a 33, you would know that...
I'll scroll up. 32, sorry.
32, that's fine. Same ballpark for me. You would know that the ways to permanently slay a vampire: 1, direct sunlight. Any vampire which is exposed to direct sunlight is instantly rendered powerless and, after 1 round, utterly annihilated. 2, if a vampire can be immersed in running water, it loses 1/3 of its hit points each round until destroyed on the 3rd round. 3, lastly, a vampire can be killed by having a wooden stake driven through its heart. In this case, however, the creature can be restored simply by removing the wooden stake, if further measures are not taken to assure the fate of the vampire. In order for it to be completely destroyed, the vampire's head must be cut off and its mouth stuffed with holy wafers or their equivalent.
We need to get this body outside very quick.
So as he starts to coach us on that,
also,
I say, 1 sec. We'll take him outside, but 1 sec. I go find a broom, shovel, snap the shaft, because we're in the basement, the dwelling.
Right.
You know,
something
there's
brooms
a
in here.
chair leg, whatever.
Sure.
I plunge that through his heart. And
Bones
then I throw him.
snap.
Yeah. What?
Bones snap as you shove it through his heart. It's
and as it's through his heart, I throw him over my shoulder, start whistling, and I head up to the high ground.
Okay. As you get towards the door that's leading out to the sunlight, the sun rays come down and shine on you, and you hear this disgusting sizzling sound and this smell of rotting, burning flesh at the same time. And by the time you get to the top of the staircase, there's just like a burning it's not actually on fire, but it's slowly turning to ash.
Sure.
And people outside are looking and go, "Oh my god, what's that?" And you toss the body down, and it just turns to ash completely and disappears.
And then I say, I think you were right, Victorian. I should have stayed with the girl invisible instead of come with you guys and find the vampire and then we kill him in one blow.
Oh, no. That was today you were useful. Yesterday you did almost nothing.
And as soon as the enemy is destroyed, the party
Always
turns to infighting.
It's just that way.
I put my finger in the blood and kind of
There's no
rub
blood.
my teeth
blood.
with it. It doesn't leave any blood?
It leaves no blood.
A vampire has no blood in its body, right?
That's why it
I
drinks
thought
other
it does.
people's blood. No.
I thought it has blood because it drinks blood.
Brian,
Okay,
what
whatever.
the fuck, man?
Dude, what do you mean, what the fuck? That's legit.
In what lore?
Vampires don't have blood.
Where does it go when they drink it?
It's a fucking magical creature that turns into a bat.
I don't know, man.
But even then, it would be in its stomach.
He just shits the blood out. Like, what's weird about that, man?
It
Like,
just he absorbs the blood magically.
yeah.
Okay, I got it. No blood.
Jesus.
No blood.
You would think
No,
someone named Ryan Assmore would know that you would just shit the blood. Like, you're an Assmore. That runs in the family.
No, I again look at Leah and say, "Good job. This was amazing work." Where is Catthorn Penis Van Buren?
One of the guards glares at you, says he's back at his manor, and you should be more respectful to him.
You're right. I should, and I apologize for the Van Buren and the penis. But his name is Catthorn.
Yes, it is. Duke Catthorn. He takes you down to the town hall where he's hanging out because he's not actually at his manor. The guard was wrong. And you meet him in the audience chamber where he's doing his thing.
Duke Van Catthorn, we have vanquished the vampire. In the end, the knowledge of Zanzel and the ingenuity of our crafty Leah here was all it took. But your town is free of the plight.
Thank
As I
you.
understand it, there's great wealth to be had for what we have freed you of.
I appreciate this. You have saved our town from a creature far more devious than I could even have imagined to begin with. What can I do to repay you for your duties? Would you like land? I hear Lady Hawthorne, or not Hawthorne, Lady Morrowhammer is dead. I would grant you her house, to the four of you, if you would like, the land.
Oh, her
get it.
burned down house.
Her burned down house. That's so gracious of you, King.
I kind of get down on one knee, and he doesn't hear me the first time, so I clear my throat. I say, I would like full plate mail, please.
He nods and says, I shall commission a suit for you immediately.
It'll take 8 weeks, but don't worry.
It will take some time to make, but you are free to stay in our city and rest while it is made for you.
And what of you, my friends? What shall you ask?
Please, you people first. And I point to the two of them as if they're like commoners. Pointing to Leah and Tariq.
So, I actually have like a badass set of gear.
This is how you
But-
say it. You're like, let's,
I'm thinking,
I've got really good gear.
perhaps any
I know what you want, sir. I see your heavy armor, your massive sword, and I see a distinct lack of rank on it. I would like to raise you to Sir Tariq, Knight of Port Taylor.
No, I think it should be Sir Tariq the Terrible.
Sir Tariq the Terrible.
The Terrible of where are you from, Tariq?
Terrible.
Sir Tariq the Terrible from Terrible, Knight of Port Taylor.
yes, indeed.
Step forward and kneel before me. And he
Kneel
goes through
before
the
him.
whole process. You kneel down in front of
All
him,
right.
says some words, he taps you on the shoulders with a sword, stands up, slaps you in the face, says that's the last insult you shall ever suffer in your life, and blah, blah, blah.
Do they do that? That's part of the
Yes.
ceremony?
It's
Oh, that's part of the
night.
ceremony.
We did that
I
in
didn't know that.
Pendragon, yeah.
Yeah.
We all had to
That's
recite that in Pendragon. It was really awkward.
Yeah.
It's weird. Anyways,
That's cool, though.
Yeah, it's cool.
Neil, in game terms, does this mean anything at all?
he's a knight.
He's a fucking knight.
That's like
It gives
really...
him no stat changes or anything, but, you know,
You can call
it's an
upon his-
honor, and he's put down in the official annals. He's given some equipment that goes with it. While you're waiting for your plate mail, he will have not the scribe, not the calligrapher, the herald. I don't fucking know what he's called. The person who draws people's like sigils and stuff. You'll get a coat of arms created for you. You'll get a banner. You'll get some fresh clothes that will have like your symbology on them, and a saddle and a blanket for your horse that has the same stuff. You'll get some flags. You'll get
Cool.
some gear. You'll get like a official document that says who you are, how you got your rank, all that fun stuff. And you are now considered a knight. You are a hedge knight because you don't have any land. But in terms of like rank, you can play this card and it will get you access to a lot of stuff. Like if you come across a noble and you're like, hi, I'm a knight, here's my proof. You can like stay at nobles' houses. You can converse with them, not necessarily as equals, but it gets you into like the inner circle of nobility a lot easier.
Sick.
The rank
That's
thing.
cool.
Yeah. He looks to you, Lady Leia. What would you like? How may I reward your faithful service?
You know what? It's okay. You got rid of the plague. I'm fine the way I am.
You are most noble indeed. We will tell stories of your generosity and piety and humility for generations. Mr. Zanzel.
I step forward in front of the entire party. I'm just like, well, I would like a boat with a crew with a captain. That's mine.
You
That
would
I
like your
own.
own ship?
I would like my own ship. I would like to name it, and I want a crew and a captain.
Do you plan on staying here for long?
We would call this home, yes, but I would like to... They would call this home, but I would like to commission the ship to be made.
Of course. What shall the ship be named?
I will have to think about this many nights. I will let you know. We will not christen it, of course, until it has a name.
Of course. We shall make you a ship. Please, your armor shall take some time. I will have the best smiths working on it. But it
And
will take...
not a small ship, a big 20-plus crew.
Do you have dwarven smiths here, by the way?
He just interrupts.
He shakes his head. No. The last dwarves left some decades ago.
Neil,
Driven
can
out
you
by
roll
Verossi.
for the skill of the... Because I actually have boule plates that we talked about building it into the metal, if they're
do
good
remember
enough.
that. These guys are not good enough.
Oh, Neil.
Got to bring it to the dwarves. Got to bring it to
All
the
right.
dwarves.
Never mind.
He says the whole thing will take about 2 months to get the armor made and everything, but you are free to rest and relax here.
And the ship?
The ship will take much longer to make because it has to be, a ship will probably take like 4 months to make.
At the conclusion of the metal, at least, or the plate, excuse me, we do need a ship to take us from Port Tyler down to, what did we say?
I think
We said Fisher's Point or some shit.
I didn't look
Gale Rock.
it was either Green Harbor or Caldera.
Oh, Caldera. Right. Okay. Can you arrange for transportation to Caldera, but we will call Port Tyler our home now that you've...
It would be
So-
my honor.
That's fantastic. Zanzel, everybody, is that agreeable with all of you?
Wait. Wait, I've made a grave mistake. I didn't realize that this lake was closed in on itself.
Yeah, I was like, why the fuck does he want a boat?
Well, it's not... There's a river that runs south.
Did not realize my boat couldn't leave.
No, in your retirement, you can visit Kuffel and Kellenbach and Meltra. There's that island that they say never to go to, but you'll do it because you're zesty. You know what I mean?
What a terrible, terrible mistake.
Oh,
You
no.
meant a flying boat. A flying boat.
God. Well,
I
I
made a
will learn to
mistake.
make it... Wait, hold the fucking phone, Neil. Can I make an engineering roll to see if I can make a fucking airship? If I could make the blueprints.
No,
Damn it.
no.
Damn it. I tried.
You've tried this many times.
What
It cannot be
about
done.
a boat that can go also on land? A war ship.
Call it a Mitsubishi.
A ship that you could? It would have to have wheels on it, and then you'd need a huge like a ton of horses to pull it, or a couple of
I'm the
elephants.
smartest man in the world. Can we do this or not?
It can be done. Yes, it's physically capable of being done. The issue is that pulling it on land, you would need a very large team of horses to do so, or a few elephants to do so.
I request this from the king. Or from the duke.
He strokes his chin and says, we can build you the ship if you can design it. As for the team of horses to pull it, we'll have to see what it comes down to engineering, but I'm afraid horses are a little bit on the scarce side. Verossi agents pick them up whenever they become available, and there are few left in the city.
I will bring you the horse. I will bring you better than horses. I will find some people to pull this ship.
Okay. The ship will take some
How
time.
is that better?
Because these people, I specifically lean into Tariq and say, because these people will not be human.
like horses.
Dwarves?
No, I have ways. I can turn you into a dragon. I can turn people into other creatures.
I see.
It's actually going to take 2 months for the armor. That's half time, but even so, it's still it's a
said 2
2 month wait. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then many months for the ship.
How do you guys feel about Varasi? I asked him that.
The Duke?
He frowns.
Oh.
He's like in the public audience chamber with tons of people listening
well, I
and
won't
watching.
say
He says,
that if I think I have etiquette in my character, so I wouldn't say that.
yeah, this is a very awkward time
She
to ask that.
autocast etiquette. Yeah, she's
Then
autocast etiquette.
Yeah.
I won't say it if it's really inappropriate then.
Yeah.
We'll need a place to stay while we wait for this commission. Friends, are you okay with shirtless montaging for 2 months as we get the full plate mail before we leave?
Yes.
Whatever happened to that woman you were traveling with?
Ah, Helen! She's a beautiful lass, that one. She's
She might have some wishes.
She hangs out in the hotel room pretty much all the
She
time.
leads a pretty shitty life, to be honest.
Yeah. If you could give some coinage, we could definitely see that some of that gets to her, but of course it makes our journey much more well-equipped if we have money. Because I'm guessing we're building up to a moment where it comes into play. I think week 40.
Okay. You guys get some R&R. Helen joins you at Lord Catthorne's manor, which is actually just a few like a block and a half away from Lady What's-Her-Face's manor. And you guys peace out. Yeah.
We leave after 2 months?
I'm gonna say something before we fast forward 2 months.
Okay. Oh, she wants to know how far along is the pregnancy? Do we see the bump at month 2, or... That's not what she's going to say. Okay, go ahead.
What do you...
I'm gonna say, before we even fast forward a day, I'm gonna say, like last time, if we stay here, I really fear that the Verasa will find us. I feel like we should just come back when it's ready.
We have a kingdom at our disposal. They'll fight for
Yeah,
us.
and we have a freaking mission. What is wrong with you people? Like, I'm here for this baby. I'm not here for a plate mail. I'm not here for a reward. I don't know where your heart is at.
It's behind the plate mail.
It's, yeah.
Well, not
And
mine.
it beats because the plate mail will
We will
protect...
soon have a friggin' ship.
Well, we could just keep moving.
Farther away from my ship and his armor.
We can get it back after. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable staying here.
I understand, and it's
I
absolutely
feel like
valid.
it's us just waiting for Verasi to find us, to be honest. And I'm not comfortable with that.
A ship.
Yeah.
Do you see the ship? Look
I
in
don't
the
give a
port.
shit about the fucking ship, man. That's
Any
my
opinion
character.
streak on this?
Well, Verasi could be coming to find us. It'd be really awkward for the items to be shipped to us somehow. I
Maybe
don't
on
mind.
the ship.
I don't mind actually staying here.
3-1 democracy wins again.
Leah,
I think this is bullshit. I think
I
you should come
understand.
back for your stupid plate mail.
well, you've cast your vote, and it's very true that you could absolutely be correct. No
This
one's
is
saying that.
ridiculous. This
Okay,
is
never mind.
literally ridiculous. I slap
I was-
him.
I
You
mean,
slapped
not
me?
really. Literally
I
ridiculous.
slapped
but
I slapped Zenzo. With his stupid shit, that makes no sense. I slapped
She goes to slap me and she remembers I'm a knight now and she's like, better not.
Zenzo. Going for Zenzo.
There was going to be a spear to the armpit if she slapped me.
Yeah, technically, if she slaps you, you can have her thrown in jail.
yeah, you're a knight.
You are a knight. You have
I
more
saw
rights than
Zenzo.
everyone else.
I don't like
Roll
the
for the
results
slap.
of this vote!
I don't slap
Roll
him.
for the slap.
Okay. But it's not the
I mean,
hurting.
I'm dodging, so you need to roll for it.
The 20 plus melee is just...
One? I don't... I can't
What level
find
are you, Jen?
6.
You're a
Six.
6th level wizard? I think it's +1 then.
Yeah.
But all you need to roll is a 10. No.
Nope, missed. It's okay.
I look at her, I'm just like, a ship, and then I just duck.
Okay.
Also, Neil, if we're going to fast forward 2 weeks and we're about to take a break.
2 months.
2 months. 2
Yeah,
months.
we won't fast forward 2 months before my character has a say. That's what's happening.
Okay, well, let's say, a week passes by. Neil,
Nope.
3
Okay,
days
Jen,
passes by. Unless Jen
My-
just wants to make an
My
action.
character won't just stay there forever, so
Okay, so when they decide to stay there, what do you do?
I'm gonna say they're insane.
And then what are you
Challenge their
going to
idea.
do?
They don't reply anything. They don't give a shit.
I mean, we're
You
steadfast
just
in
like
staying
bitch
for
and
2
moan
months.
for every single day that we're there.
No, but I'm gonna propose that we go, and then if you want your armor, I can teleport you back to the armor, and then you can come back with us.
Teleporting is very dangerous.
Well, I'm gonna focus on a place, study it for 3 days, and then it won't be.
You can make it safe.
Neil, if I study a place, like a very open place that's not dangerous, like a field or something, like a graveyard, is it pretty safe to teleport? Like if I specifically study it to teleport there.
Right, I understand. I'm looking at the exactly how safe it is. I want to give you pure numbers on this. What page is teleport?
There's still a percentage on
19.
it, I think.
Yeah, there's a percent. It's never 100%, except for the spell teleport without error, but that's a higher level spell.
There's.
There's literally a teleport without
I
error
like
spell.
you can eventually learn do the thing you want without risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Um,
Shit, I'm
so-
a bad wizard. I know the one with risk.
If the area is very familiar, which is more than studied carefully, like very familiar, you still have a 3% chance of fucking it up, and 1% chance of going too low, basically landing someone in the ground and killing them instantly.
But what
And a
if I
2%
aim
chance
higher?
of going higher. You can't. You have to aim at ground level. You cannot aim above ground level.
And if I study for a few days a place, like with the
Yeah.
intent.
If you're trying to be like, this is going to be my teleportation room, and you just spend 3 days really just live like you live in the room, you do everything in the room, don't leave the room for 3 days, and you just have a good 3 days of, let's call it
Can
5
I-
days to be sure. 5 days will be.
What if I try to teleport on the water?
You must teleport onto a hard surface. I don't believe you can
Oh.
teleport onto water.
Because it would have been safer. You can
water
fall in
fucked
water.
up, yeah.
You can
No, because
teleport
if you
underwater
land
and then
below,
fly up.
you still land in matter, and you would die.
Well, you would land in like deep water and then you can float back up. That's
No.
not-
You teleport into the space where there is a substance. Like liquids are just as dense as solids, right? You don't have much volume change between liquid and solid. You teleport into water, you die.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll study up for 5 days if the party agrees with this tactic.
She proposes
We're already
this.
waiting for 2 months, so
No, I'm saying we're leaving after 5 days.
Um,
I,
tell us,
Yeah.
Jen, how you would RP that. Just like tell us.
Right.
Don't say
I will
like.
tell
Tell
you-
us. Like we're
Yeah.
we're hanging out. We're having a meal at the tavern. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I really don't think we should stay here. I think if you really want your baby armor, I don't know what to call it, like,
Full
yeah,
play.
baby armor, whatever.
it's just for
Um,
armor for babies.
Yeah, for
I
your
lean
big
into
boy.
Victor.
Okay, I'll call it your big boy armor. If you want your big boy armor, we can just teleport you back so you can get it, and then we can keep resuming the mission. I don't feel comfortable.
Zanzel, isn't there risk with teleporting?
There's risk with every spell. I just kind of like look at Leia and I'm like, flicking you off.
I'm like, I'll study the room for 5 days. I'll make sure it's very, very, very safe.
What happens if she knows a place very well for teleportation?
It lowers the risk, but risks are still present.
2%
Someone
chance.
could die from teleporting.
Someone could die from walking forward. Death is everywhere in this world, and it's very present when magic is working.
Well, try to break away from the weird old man thing and talking about stuff we already know about, and answer the magical question, something we don't know about.
Yes.
What's the risk of teleporting? You could
I mean,
die, correct?
you could turn inside out. You could perhaps.
Leah,
God.
let me propose this to you. You are a top-notch spy, are you not?
Mhm.
How about this? We will wait here, and you can sort of go out and see if there are any large threats looming towards where we are currently headquartered. If there are, you can let us know about it, and then we could escape the threat.
I sigh deeply and I'm like, you really don't understand, do you? The mission is not moving forward. We are stalling for a stupid, stupid thing. We have been doing very well so far without plate mail. Example number
Oh,
1, we killed a
it's
girl
helped me
with
quite a-
polymorph. Example number 2. We killed the vampire with my spell. We don't need plate mail. We clearly don't need plate mail.
I understand your argument, Leah. This baby's life is my mission's charge, or somewhere.
Well, you don't seem to
vice versa.
consider it as your charge right now.
Keep interrupting me. I need you to stop, or I will slap you, and my strength is considerably greater. What I'm telling you is I know the baby's important, and I'm weighing the cost and the reward. We're in a town that's safe. We have a king that will... or a duke that'll help us. And this armor will help the mission as we go forward. We'll also have a boat later, but we can leave now. What Tariq has proposed to you is that you give us forewarning, and if there is a problem, we leave. The mission is the priority, not the armor. We don't stay and fight. We leave, right? It's the compromise, is it not?
What's the compromise? This is not a compromise.
Compromise is that...
The compromising is teleporting to get your big boy armor.
If you teleport here, you must teleport back. It's very complicated.
Yeah, I can do that easily. Maybe you can't, but I can.
I mean, there's a chance.
The compromise was actually taking the vote.
Right.
And we took the vote. Do you not like my idea? I mean, I understand what
What's
you're
your
saying
idea?
about the baby. With the scouting and the danger.
It's not about danger. It's about advancing the mission. This is stalling. This is waiting for Veracity to find us, basically.
I kind of like side with, or I guess, position myself in between Victorian and Tariq, and I'm like, Leia, the three of us have made a decision. You are free to do as you want. We are not keeping you here. If you wish to leave and you are afraid, you can leave, but we, I believe, are staying.
I don't say anything.
But you are welcome to stay as well. You're not?
Yes.
Yeah.
We voted a few times, and it's gone other ways as well, right? Isn't that how we operate?
It's how we've, at least since I've been with you, it's how we've operated.
We know that you strongly disagree with us, but I also strongly felt like you should have stayed back and watched the girl at night, and you didn't do that, and I didn't hold it against you, other than making fun of you relentlessly, but other than that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, can't we move beyond this?
No, apparently what you're asking me is to not move beyond this and just stay here. But
For
sure.
2 months, time is only, what you make of it. I could teach you more spells. We could perhaps better the party as a whole, and perhaps
I shut down and I
succeed even
just
further.
leave. I'm kind of mad. I take my mug, I tap it on the table, and then I leave to my room.
I just look around. I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Well, hell hath no scorn like that of
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna wait for 2 months?
Well. First couple of weeks, all right.
Well, but hold on. But but we are waiting for a significant period of time.
The three of us are, yeah. I don't know about Leia.
But so I'm if you guys are waiting and there's a period of rest, I'm going to dole out experience.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, we wait all the times.
Cool. Leia, what are you doing? Are you hanging around?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
You
well,
could be reconnaissancing.
Experience for everyone is a lot because it's been 3 days. Let's see. We got experience for defeating the vampire in combat. Experience for completing the whole quest of find the vampire. You rescued the girl without her dying. Experience for that. No experience for saving Lady Marrowhammer. She died in the process.
Lawyering on that, saving, freeing her spirit from her body.
She's dead.
Yeah, okay.
She's dead. Experience for discovering what's his face, Rictar's shit, and that he's a
Magical
wizard and all that stuff. Like that was very, very tangential side quest, which was clearly not related to anything else. And I was very surprised when we stumbled across it. So experience for coming across that, figuring all that out. Experience for dealing with it well, and not like fucking him over or getting him killed. Being cool about that. So experience for those things. The role-playing experience on top of that brings you to a total of 10,700 experience per person for the past 3 sessions.
10,000.
700.
Well, I
So the number
believe
is
some leveling up is in order.
92,742 for those that matters.
What do you have, Jeff?
92,742.
Yeah.
Wait, that bring. Yeah. Okay.
So I hit level 8.
You hit level
Really?
8?
Yeah.
Damn.
But before, like, this is how much I care about leveling up compared to what I want to do in the game. So I don't even care about.
Oh wow.
You let me know when we can. Also, we should do this when we come back from a break, 'cause I need to restart the call. Also, I think your internet is shitting out, Neil. So if you want to
Yeah.
fix that. But we'll take a quick break. We'll deal with leveling up and also kind of what happens in the 2 months when we come back for the fourth and final portion of the show here at week 27. It is confirmed. I've got it. It took 3 hours, but we did it together.
It is 27. Okay.
It is 27. All right. We'll be right back after this break, guys. See you in a bit.